Time to test your knowledge of trivia along with Newfoundland's best high school students. It's time for Trivia Plus. And now let's meet tonight's contestants from Brother Rice, Sam Bromley, and Brendan Brothers. And from Booth Memorial, Andrew Mentions and John Parsons. And now, please welcome the host of Trivia Plus, Susan Bonnell.
Thanks, Phil, and welcome to Trivia Plus, the game show that tests the knowledge of high school students province-wide. Each of these two teams from our St. John's region is competing for the right to represent their school in our Trivia Plus final to be held this year in St. John's. Each member of the championship team will receive a $1,000 scholarship, compliments of Cable Atlantic. Let's get started, players. Our 10 trivia categories are hidden behind the letters on the Trivia Plus board. Each category consists of 8 questions worth 10 points each. Remember that you will lose 10 points for incorrect answers, but we don't let you go below 0. Also hidden behind 2 of the letters are our trigger categories, and we'll explain these as we find them. We end each game with a 90-second speed round. Players, you can buzz in at any time during a question, but remember that if you are incorrect, the other team does have the opportunity to hear the whole question. Teams select their letters alternately, and Booth won the toss before the game, so where would you like to begin?
The L, please.
With the L, which is one of our 2 trigger rounds. Good for you. These are just a general trigger, and you may play or pass to Brother Rice the WWF.
We'll pass.
Okay, Brother Rice, these are for you. What blonde and balding WWF giant has been attributed with repopularizing wrestling? Brendan?
Hulk Hogan.
That's correct. Name the Australian tag team, the Thunder from Down Under. They're called the Bushwhackers. What wrestler was banned from wrestling in Canada because he wore the RCMP uniform? The Mountie. Wrestling can get you places. What former wrestler, now a commentator for the WCW, has co-starred in 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger films and is the mayor of a small town in Minnesota? Jesse the Body Ventura. Okay, Booth, here's some questions for you on numbers. What nursery rhyme characters all ran after the farmer's wife? That's 3 blind mice. This is Newfoundland's area code. John?
709.
That's correct. Whose famous address was 221B Baker Street? John?
Sherlock Holmes.
Correct. How was Leslie Nielsen's latest Naked Gun movie numbered, John?
2.5.
That's correct. Please pick a letter for us, Brother Rice.
The R.
The R. Is our other trigger round. We got these over with right away. These are a science trigger for you, Brother Rice, and you can play or pass to Booth definitions.
We'll play.
Okay. What 7-letter F word refers to the point or support on which a lever turns? Brendan?
Fulcrum.
That's correct. What would a chemist call a substance that modifies and especially increases the rate of a chemical reaction? Sam?
Catalyst.
That's correct. To cut open or apart a plant or animal tissue, especially for the scientific study or in surgery, as is often done to frogs in a biology lab, is to do what? Brendan?
Bisect.
No, that's incorrect. We're looking for dissect. What 6-letter I word means to turn inside out or upside down? Sam?
Inverse.
That's correct. Booth, questions for you on the periodic table. What element has the symbol Mn? Andrew?
Manganese.
That's correct. Which element has the atomic number 2? John?
Helium.
That's correct. Which has the larger atomic number, Californium, Francium, or Europium? Europium, I should say. Andrew?
Europium.
No, it is Californium, which is 98. The others are 87 and 63, respectively. There are only 2 letters of the alphabet that neither begin the name of an element nor appear in any element symbol. Name either of them. Andrew? Sorry, Andrew, they are J and Q. Please pick a letter for us, Booth.
The S.
The S is our entertainment category. These are questions on entertainers in the news. What Hollywood couple have been making headlines with their recent separation and impending divorce? Son Quentin has seemingly been the only thing keeping the dirt from flying. Brendan?
Burt Reynolds and Lonnie Anderson.
That's correct. This legendary rocker has aligned himself with the AIDS cause in recent years, performing his favorite hits like Your Song and at numerous benefits for the cause. He also performed at the Freddie Mercury tribute. Name him. John?
Elton John.
That's correct. What pop star has canceled his world tour amid allegations, Brendan?
Michael Jackson.
Of child abuse, that's correct. What TV and movie star was criticized for appearing in blackface at a roast for his love interest, Whoopi Goldberg? Andrew?
Ted Danson.
That's correct. Name the young star who died outside a club recently. John?
River Phoenix.
That's correct. This summer, the young stars of what TV sitcom blocked contract negotiations over a playroom and free time, prompting Tim Allen to remind them, Brendan?
A Home Improvement.
Who really is the star? You're right. David Letterman made news this year with his move to what TV network, Brendan?
CBS.
That's correct. Name the cartoon characters from MTV who've been causing a furor. Andrew?
Beavis and Butthead.
Over there. Foul behavior. Right. You're right. Brother Rice, please pick a letter.
V.
The V is a mystery category for you today, players. Which is the smallest of the Canadian provinces? Brendan?
Prince Edward Island.
That's correct, and all questions in this category will deal with PEI. The Northumberland Strait separates Prince Edward Island from what 2 Canadian, John?
Nova Scotia and New Brunswick.
Provinces, that's correct. Who wrote Anne of Green Gables? Brendan?
Lucy Maud Montgomery.
Correct. Anne of Green Gables is performed annually at what PEI festival? That's the Charlottetown Festival. What native of PEI has worn out many pieces of plywood underfoot with his toe-tapping music? John?
Stompin' Tom Connors.
That's correct. With which vegetable is PEI farming associated? John?
Potato.
Correct. When Champlain claimed PEI for France, what did he name the island? Isle Saint-Jean. Many residents of PEI are upset over the proposed construction of what kind of structure? Andrew?
A bridge.
Because they're afraid it'll take away their island identity. You're right. We've got a good game going. The score is 90 for Brother Rice and 110 for Booth. We'll be back to meet our players right after this break.
At Participaction, we've been out talking to some very special Canadians, finding out how active living ties people together.
Like we've all known each other, what, 25 years?
For the sisterhood, active living is the bond of this long-running friendship.
Jogging of the lips. And the hips.
It's like a resurge of energy that you need, and you get that in the physical demand and then the release, you know.
In the words of the sisterhood, friendship is a lifelong exercise in good times and in bad.
My son was critically head injured in a bicycle accident and was in a coma for close to a year, and it was the first tragedy, I think, the first really awful thing that had ever happened to any of us, and with our children exception, it really brought us all together.
Yeah. It's a family.
Sometimes when you're tired and you don't feel like doing physical activity, but you have a group to support you, you will go. And it's fun.
You can choose the activity that best suits you and get the physical and emotional benefits.
We've shared hard times together, and we've shared a lot of fun. And I'm committed to that, and it's one thing that's part of my life and always will be. And these people always will be.
Active living, sharing, friendship, part of your life. Participaction. moving your way every day.
Welcome back to Trivia Plus, and now we get an opportunity to meet our players today. From Brother Rice, we have Sam and Brendan. Hi, Sam. Remind us about yourself.
Hi, I'm a level 3 student at Brother Rice, and I'm vice president of student council and enjoy basketball and play guitar in my spare time.
Do you play with a band or just on your own?
No, actually I'm just learning, just fiddling around, whatever.
Great. You're not taking lessons or just doing it on your own?
Well, I have a friend that teaches me every now and then, but that's about it.
Great. Okay. Have you thought about what you'd like to do when you leave school, Sam? Any ideas?
I want to become an astronaut, but the chances for that's pretty low, but I'm going to try my best anyway.
Try the science degree and go that route and see what happens, hey? Well, good luck to you with that. Hi, Brendan. Tell us about yourself again.
I'm a level 1 student at Brother Rice, and I enjoy using computers, and I do a lot of music stuff in the school also.
You're in the choirs and the bands and all that kind of stuff,
Yep.
eh? And have you got your own personal computer?
Just got it about a year ago.
Great, so that keeps you busy, hey? Are you learning how to write your own programs?
Yeah, I'm after dipping into that a little bit.
Great, well, good luck to you with that. Good luck to you both in the game. We welcome back from Booth, Andrew and John. Hi, Andrew. Remind us about yourself.
Hi, I'm a level 1 student at Booth, and I'm a member of the Church Size Brigade, and I play snare drum in the drum and bugle band.
Oh, and are you a member of the band, the CLB band, or?
Not that band. There's several bands in the brigade. I'm in a different one.
Oh, very good. And you're obviously a Blue Jays fan.
Yeah.
Thought about what you'd like to do when you leave school, Andrew?
Something math, science related.
Good. Well, good luck to you with whatever it is that you choose. And we welcome back John. Tell us about yourself.
I'm a level 3 student at Booth. I'm in the school band. I'm on yearbook staff, and I played soccer
In the summertime or all year?
for school, in the school team.
Oh, is that right? And you write your own column for the paper?
What? No, I'm on yearbook.
Oh, on the yearbook staff. Sorry, I thought you said the newspaper. So you're taking photographs or doing bios or what?
I'm the editor, so I'm looking over everything.
Oh, great. Well, good luck to you with that and with the game. And let's get back to it. Booth, please.
The A, please.
The A. These are in the news category. 2 young boys in Great Britain were recently found guilty of murdering what toddler? James Bolger. What company is the Newfoundland government considering selling Newfoundland, Brendan?
Fortis?
Hydro 2, you're right. Which 2 MHAs were urged to have shares in Fortis, Brendan? Sorry, Brendan, all complete for Booth. Urged to have shares in Fortis disposed of after allegations of conflict of interest. That is Chuck Fury and Ed Roberts. On the 30th anniversary of his assassination, what American figure, Brendan?
John F. Kennedy?
Is touted as the man whose legend was not able to stand the test of time. You're right. How many Canadian political parties lost their official party status? Andrew?
2.
In the recent election, of course, they were the PC and the NDP. Name the 2 competing teams in the 1993 Grey Cup. Brendan?
Edmonton Eskimos and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
That's correct. In which country was the September 13th Middle East Peace Accord signed? Signed in the United States. What American bill imposes a 5-day waiting period on all would-be purchasers of handguns? Been in the news a lot lately, the Brady Bill. Please pick a letter for us, Brother Rice.
The P.
The P. Is our mathematics category, and these are mathematical terms for you players, beginning with the letter E. The name given to a triangle with 3 sides of equal, Andrew?
Equiangular. Or equilateral.
That's correct, or of equal length. The members of a set are known by this term. Sam?
Equation?
No, that's incorrect. Booth? Is the elements. Equations such as x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals, Sam?
An ellipse?
1 corresponds to this conic section. You're right. This name is used to represent the class of integers that leave no remainder. Sam?
The empty set?
It's incorrect. I'll complete for Booth. When divided by 2. Booth? John?
Even.
That's correct. The constant ratio obtained by dividing the distance to the focus by the distance to the directrix for any conic section? Sam?
Eccentricity.
That's correct. A mathematical synonym for power, when a number, Andrew,
Exponent.
is raised to a power. That's correct. The value of 9 times 6 plus 2 times 13. The value of 9 times 6 plus 2 times 13. Sam?
80.
That's correct. The name given to the angle formed outside a polygon by any two, Brendan,
External.
of its adjacent sides. You're correct. Please pick a letter for us, Booth.
The T.
The T is our sports category, and these are just general questions, players. What Australian golfer nicknamed the Shark won the John?
Greg Norman.
93 British Open, you're right. In 1993, Davy Allison and Alan Kowajic were both killed in helicopter. John?
Race car drivers.
That's correct. The Montreal Canadiens won their 24th Stanley Cup in the spring of 93. Who did they defeat? Andrew?
Los Angeles Kings.
In the final, you're right. Baseball players Steve Olin and Tim Cruz both lost their lives in a Florida boating accident in the spring of 93. For which team did both, John?
Baltimore Orioles.
Pitchers compete. That's incorrect. I'll complete for Brother Rice. Did both pitchers compete for Brother Rice? Brendan?
Cleveland.
That's correct. The Canadian Football League took on American flavor in 1993 with the addition of what, John?
Sacramento Gold Miners.
California-based team, you're right. Man who stabbed Monica Seles did so because he wanted what female? Andrew?
Steffi Graf.
Tennis player to be champion, you're right. What sport sees a team of 4 throwing rocks at a house? That's curling. The Royal St. John's Regatta is a competition of what kind? Andrew?
Boat racing.
That's correct. We'll accept that. Please pick a letter for us, Brother Rice.
First I.
The first I is our music category. These are song titles. Given a list of song titles, I'd like you to identify the recording artist or group. Need You Tonight, New Sensation, Suicide Blonde. John?
In Excess.
Correct. I'm Your Baby Tonight. Andrew?
Whitney Houston.
Good for you. Desperado, Heartache Tonight, Hotel California. Brendan?
The Eagles.
Correct. Industrial Disease, Sultans of Swing, Money for Nothing. John?
Dire Straits.
Correct. Boy Inside the Man, Sinking Like a Sunset, Life is a Highway. Andrew?
Tom Cochrane.
Correct. You're So Bad, Learning to Fly, The Apartment Song. Andrew?
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
That's correct. Listen to Your Heart, The Look. John?
Roxette.
And Joyride. Correct. Forever Young. Andrew?
Rod Stewart.
Good for you. Please pick a letter for us, Booth.
The I.
The other I is our geography category. These are questions on places and maps, and I'm going to tell you this is a visual category, and I'd like you to look into your monitors. I'd like you to identify the shaded area of each of the maps. John?
Portugal.
That's correct. Let's look at your second area. Brendan?
Nairobi.
No, it's incorrect. Booth? It is Angola. Number 3. Sam?
Argentina.
That's correct. Number 4 is? John?
Pakistan.
That's correct. Let's look at number 5. John?
Vancouver Island.
That's correct. Number 6. Sam?
Iceland.
That's correct. Have a look at number 7. John?
Cuba.
That's correct. And look at number 8. John?
California.
Right. Please, will we take the U? This is our vocab category. What 7-letter B word is anything that promotes or enhances well-being or a public performance to raise funds for a person, Sam?
Benefit.
Correct. A 9-letter C adjective describes one who holds too high an opinion of themselves. Sam?
Conceited.
Correct. A 5-letter D word that describes a prose or verse composition written to be performed by actors. Sam?
Drama.
Correct. A 7-letter F word for the stretch of ground free of obstacles to movement in golf. Sam?
Fairway.
Correct. A 4-letter G word for a large area of a sea or ocean, partially in...
Golf.
That's correct, John. A 7-letter I verb, which means to change a head of state with... to charge, rather, a head of state with improper conduct. Sam?
Insubordination.
Incorrect. I'll complete for Booth. And to remove from office. Booth? It's to impeach. A 9-letter P word, which means to pierce, punch, or bore holes in as a postage stamp to allow easy separation. Andrew?
Perforate.
Correct. A 14-letter S phrase, which represents illusory techniques used in motion picture. Sam?
Special effects.
Right you are. We reached the end of our 10th round. The score is 200 for Brother Rice and 340 for Booth. We're going to verify and be back to play our speed round right after this.
I don't know if you remember me, but I'm your lab partner in science. Anyways, I was wondering if you'd consider dancing with me.
Yeah, I would.
Really? You dance with me?
No, I said I'd consider it. Then I'd say no.
Hi, I don't know if you know me very well, but...
No, thank you.
I'm not much of a dancer, but...
No.
You know, I wouldn't blame you if you said...
No.
Would you like to dance with me?
If at first you don't succeed, you're pretty normal. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
So what now?
Gonna try these.
You want to do that for the rest of your life?
I have no choice.
Exactly. Most jobs need high school.
You're telling me.
But that's where you can get choices. Here.
Where'd you get this?
We got this number you can call.
For a free booklet on career planning, call 1-800-461-2525. Your future is your call.
You know what I always wanted to be?
A Government of Canada initiative.
Welcome back to Trivia Plus, and of course we're preparing for our speed round. As we do that, Phil, why don't you tell us what the players are competing for?
All contestants on Trivia Plus will receive Cable 9's gift package consisting of a Trivia Plus t-shirt and Cable Atlantic coffee mug. Our provincial 3rd and 4th place teams will be awarded school packages consisting of an attaché case binder and pen set. Each member of our runner-up team will receive a $500 scholarship, and our championship team will win the Trivia Plus Trophy of Knowledge, along with individual scholarships of $1,000, compliments of Cable Atlantic. And now back to Susan and the speed round.
Thank you, Phil. Our players are ready, and we have 90 seconds on the clock, so let's begin. Who wrote The Pearl? Sam?
John Steinbeck.
Correct. What is 9 cubed? Sam? Sorry, Sam. Booth? 729. A recording artist receives a gold record for how many sales? Andrew?
100,000.
Incorrect. Brother Rice? Brendan?
1 million.
That's correct. Where is the Metropolitan Opera House located, Brendan?
New York.
Correct. Which composer wrote Water Music? And Brendan?
Handel.
Correct. Who did Cassius help Brutus murder? Andrew?
Julius Caesar.
Correct. How many queens are found in a honeybee colony? Sam?
1.
Correct. What letters are used to play tic-tac-toe? John?
X and O.
Correct. Who does a roadie work for? John?
Rockstar.
Correct. What's the only mammal that flies? Brendan?
Bat.
Correct. What country is associated with shortbread? Brendan?
Scotland.
Correct. Who invented the game of basketball? Andrew?
James A. Naismith.
Correct. What is the capital of Hungary? Brendan?
Budapest.
Correct. What chess piece is only allowed to make moves in a diagonal direction, John?
Bishop.
Correct. What soft drink is known as the Uncola? John?
7-Up.
Correct. Who is the Hindu father of the gods and creator of the universe? Brahma, what place is commonly associated with the wearing of togas? Rome, who created the comic strip Peanuts? Andrew?
Charles Schultz.
Correct, and we're out of time. The final score, 270 for Brother Rice, 400 for Booth. Congratulations, Booth. See you next week on Trivia Plus.